Hello, online crew. Let's have a really interesting chat today about advertising from a Facebook. So, if you're watching from Instagram, this is a Facebook topic today. But did you know that you can advertise from your Facebook personal profile on the professional mode if you have this feature? Now, what I'm intrigued about is how many of you are on the professional mode of the Facebook profile, and how many of you have seen the little box pop up that says, did you know that you could advertise, try it out? I'll share my screen and show you in a second what it looks like, so you can sort of check out whether you've got this feature or not. But this is a total game changer. Did you know this is available? This is not necessarily new right now. This has been around for some people for a little while. It's only just popped up for me. So I don't know whether I'm late to the table with this one, but did you know this was such a thing? And have a think about this for a second. People can advertise from their personal profile. So where does this put business pages? Do you even need a business page if you can advertise from your personal profile? Like, this totally changes the whole need for a business page. I mean, there's lots of benefits for having business pages. So who's got a business page? Let me know if you've got a business page. Don't stop what you're doing on a business page if you've got a business page. But this does change the game a little bit, and it makes staying in the one place a lot easier. If you can stay in that one place, go to the professional mode, see all your stats, like you can, like on a business page, and advertise from it. So there's some of you that want to 100% grow organically and that you would never even think of advertising, and that's fine. But I just want to raise your level of awareness around this, that this is actually even possible. If you've got the feature, I'm not saying that you have. Some of you may still be on the normal old mode of a personal profile on Facebook. Some of you may switch to professional mode. Some of you, for various reasons, may have switched back from the professional mode for whatever reason, you didn't like it or whatever. But on the professional mode, you can advertise. I am currently running an ad from my personal profile. Does that just blow you away? Like, it's a little bit weird. It's weird for me. It's probably more weird for me than you, because I've got 20,000 people sitting over on my business page. I'm live from my business page, as well as my free group and YouTube and Instagram and all the things. But this was not something that has ever been available to us years ago, but it is now. Okay, so who's here live with me? Just say hello. We've got Cherie, we've got Merla, we've got Jennifer King in the house. How are you? Laurie, yes, this is very interesting. Merla's on the professional mode. Hello, Tina. Not on the professional one. Any reason that you're not on the professional mode, Cherie? I would highly recommend it. I'm bombing your... Oh, Jennifer, okay. I'm present. Hi, Brian. How are you? Good to see you. I have a business page. Hi, Tracy. That's crazy. What's Facebook up to? I know. Hi, Jay. How are you? Wow, running ads from your personal profile. I know. So let me just quickly, I just want to show you what it looks like, so you can, if you're on the professional mode, you'll know if you've got it or not, because it's literally just sort of popped up in front of my face. Other people have said, I've seen this. What do you think of this? And I'm like, well, I don't know. I can't test it because I don't have it. And now I do. So let me just show you my personal profile, so I can see, you'll know if you've got it or not, because it's sitting right there. Have a look at it. This is my personal profile. This is not my business page. Create an ad to reach new people. Big box, top left-hand side. Try it. It's prompting me to try it. So obviously on a professional mode, you've got a public. If you're friends only, you wouldn't be able to do this. So that would probably stop that box from popping up. So you'd need to be on the professional mode. You'd need to be public to everyone. So then I can choose my ad type. So I can actually go and create a full-blown ad, or I can go and boost a post. So if I click boost a post, which is what I did the other day, it even gives me the option to set up something automatic. It will take my money automatically with what it thinks that I should boost. Now that one's a little bit scary to me. Automatically boost your best posts. Let us do the hard work and boost your highest performing ad post for you. That's a little bit dangerous to me because I'm not in control. What do you think of that one? That's just, relying on Facebook to make a decision and take my money. No, I think I want a bit more control than that, thanks. But I can go and take all my recent posts, and literally just go and create an ad. So it tells me when they were published, 14th, 15th, 16th, 15th, 14th, 9th. So it's picking them up, and I can just go and create an ad. So I can choose this. I can go and create an ad. Now, I already have an ad account that this is attached to. I've got a few ad accounts. So if you've never had an ad account, you're going to get different prompts because it's not going to, pull up an account that's already there. Okay. But I can boost this straight from here. This is not an ads training, so I'm not going to go through all of this, but you choose your audience and your budget and, all the rest of it, and you can go through the process. So I can choose any one of my posts that I've posted. So what I did is went through it, and as a lot of you guys would know, I am promoting a lead generation bootcamp at the moment, and I have put that on my personal profile. We start next week, by the way. Oh, just on that. I will not be live all next week on Instagram, my business page, or YouTube. I will only be live in my free group, my social media strategies Facebook group, delivering that free bootcamp. If you're not in that and you want to participate and learn more about lead generation organically, I'm not talking about paid ads in that, and organic, then just go to helenmartinonline.com/lead generation. And that can get you registered and get a copy of the workbook and all the information and the times that I'm doing the training. You need to allow roughly about an hour each of those days, but all the information is on the email. So I went to my personal profile, I grabbed that post, and I've boosted it, and I'm currently running an ad to promote my lead generation bootcamp from my personal profile. So how it looks in the back end is I've just gone into my ads manager account, and it's just sitting there as a boosted post like it would if I did it from my business page, but it's from my personal profile. Does that not blow you away, the fact that you've even got the ability to do that? What this changes, I think, in my mind, moving forward, is the options for people in this industry to not have to build, I'll say it out loud, not necessarily have to build business pages. If you can turn your personal profile into the professional mode, and that feature pops up for you, that you can actually just run everything from your personal profile, and you can go way outside your family and friends and your public network and whatever on your personal profile and actually advertise like you would on a business page. Like, wow. Now, some of you might not ever want to do that, and that's fine. But if you've got a little bit of a marketing budget, you could put $10 behind a post that you want to boost. Maybe you've written a really well-crafted curiosity post about your business or a product of yours, and you want to get it out to a wider audience, and you're okay to put $10 behind that. To be able to do that from your personal profile, I think is a total game changer for people in this industry moving forward. Now, those of you with business pages, I'm not necessarily saying stop what you're doing on your business page. I'm not going to stop showing up on my business page or running my business page. Nothing changes for me, but I've been around for a while and I've put a lot of effort into my business page. For those of you that don't have a business page, do you even need to consider a business page moving forward? Maybe not. I think that's pretty cool. I think that screams opportunity For those of you that don't have business pages, don't intend to have business pages, largely want to grow organically from your personal profiles, this now gives you an option moving forward if this is available to you. So what do you think about that? I'm really intrigued as to what your thoughts are about that, because I think it's pretty cool. I can't believe I'm running an ad from my personal profile. Crazy. Tracy, I was thinking about changing over and wasn't sure if it was worth it. Now I'll be changing. I would definitely be changing now, knowing that there is the opportunity to advertise from a personal profile. I would definitely be changing over to the professional mode. Still keeping in mind that even though the professional mode changes to kind of like followers, it doesn't really have the same focus on friends. Still build up your friends. Still send friend requests. Still accept friend requests. There is still so much benefit for building up because of custom Facebook lists and who sees your stories and the algorithms and stuff like that. You still always want to be building up a friends list, but a professional mode, people can just follow you. But you can see stats on the professional mode. You can't do that when you're not on the professional mode. You can't see what posts of yours are working well or who's engaging with what. You can't analyze and evaluating anything unless you're on the professional mode. So there were restrictions with the professional mode when it first came out. People didn't like it and they pulled back. So that may have been you. You may have gone to the professional mode early, didn't like some of the restrictions. You pulled back to the old mode. So there's still a lot of people on there, just the original mode, but they've fixed a lot of those things up. So I've been on the professional mode for quite a while. I can see stats and now I can advertise. Like, are you kidding me? So I think that's so cool to draw more people back to your personal profile. I want the control. Yeah, definitely. Scary to leave control running. I know. It is a little bit bizarre. Being new to Facebook, not even knowing the differences. So it really, I guess the main thing is professional is in the word. It's making your personal profile more of a professional presence for you. It's going to be, thinking about it, we know that my brain's going 10 steps ahead of my mouth. This really changes the whole kind of idea of it offends against Facebook policies to build your business from your personal profile. So if you're realistically, this is probably where it sits between the two modes, the original mode and the professional mode. If you're on the original mode, you're still subject to that restriction. We've not been allowed to build businesses from our personal profiles, and people have been shut down for that very thing. The professional mode takes that restriction away because they're even allowing us to advertise. So there's no issues on a professional mode with being a little bit bolder in, promoting your business. Don't take this the wrong way and go gung-ho about pushing your business on your personal profile. You still want to build your business with attraction marketing strategies and create curiosity, not plaster the name of your business in every post that you do, because people just, just for the pure fact that people still don't want to be sold to on a personal profile. But nobody knows if you've got the professional mode or you're on the old original mode unless they're kind of cluey. Or they're in the industry and know the difference. But it really changes the game with not being able to build your business from a personal profile on the professional mode by being able to advertise. So I think it's just wonderful for people in this industry. What I would even go as far to say If you've got a business page that only has less than 100 people on it, you don't get any engagement from it, it doesn't work that well for you, then you might want to consider whether it's even worth your time to keep the page going. Just food for thought. Each individual circumstance, to itself, with how you're branding, or whether you've just started a business page and you're actually branding yourself in a certain way, then it might be beneficial for you to keep that going. I don't know. I need to evaluate every person, for what they're doing, but it is a bit of a game changer. So, one, you might want to consider the difference between the old original mode and the professional mode. You have the choice. If it hasn't been put in front of you, in front of Facebook, do you want to switch over to professional mode, and you've ignored it or declined it or whatever, you can go to your settings and switch over to professional mode. So any one of you should be able to do that now. So that's step one. I don't think, as far as I'm aware, I didn't have the ability to advertise straight away when I went to a professional mode. That box has only recently just shown up for me. But I'm following it through, and I'm running an ad from my personal profile right now. Like, it's crazy to me. Merla, you might have left that comment after I've just addressed that. So Merla's quite rightly asking, so what happened to the idea of not running a business from your personal profile? Wasn't that a thing? It's still a thing if you're not on the professional mode. It's still a thing. So that's the choice that you make. But if you're in this industry and you really want to utilize your personal profile to get more traction, it can't be against their policies if they're allowing us to advertise and go out into the public, because that's why we advertise, we promote things. So it changes the game quite considerably. It's like they're giving us permission now to build a business from our profiles. Exactly that. Okay. So can you put products on your personal profile? So I just go back to what I'd say before. I wouldn't take this as a license to go and push your products and, change the strategies, all the strategies that you know and learnt about attraction marketing. Still do everything that you've always been taught to do about creating curiosity. But you could do a great curiosity post talking about a product and promoting it. You can, like, to have the ability to advertise from your personal profile, you'd still have to stick to the same advertising principles. Those of you that know anything about Facebook advertising, about it doesn't change at the end of the day. Facebook doesn't like our industry. It has still things has in its policies about multi-level marketing companies. It doesn't support them. So don't take this, what I'm sharing with you, don't interpret it the wrong way, that from your personal profile you can suddenly go and do all the things you haven't been able to do. And if you don't know much about Facebook advertising, do not rush into this without getting training around it, because what you risk then is still offending all the policies that are still there regarding Facebook advertising, and getting you and really compromising your personal profile. So yes, I think it's a great thing. Those of you that know what you're doing, should you test and trial it like I am? Yes, but keep all the principles that you know about Facebook advertising on the top of your mind, so you don't end up losing your personal profile over it. So you do still need to have your wits about you with Facebook advertising in general. But it's like, I see it as an opportunity to get my message out to a lot more people than just the people that are following me by placing an ad. I'm not seeing this as an opportunity to advertise my MLM, like going hard at it with pictures of my products and putting an ad out there, or talking about my network marketing business and putting an ad behind it. All the principles to do with Facebook advertising still apply. So I've got to add, you've just got to be clear about that as well. Does that make sense to those of you that are going ding, 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 ding? Oh, I could do this, I could do that. If you don't know about Facebook's advertising's principles and policies and what it does like and doesn't like, don't go rushing out there to place an ad about your business, which is going to get you into trouble. Okay. Okay, so I answered your question, Merla. Awesome. I don't remember seeing I have professional mode as a choice. Everyone does, Cherie. I've shared that with you before. You just go into, I think it's just available from the 3 dots. I'd have to have a look again. It's a long time since I've looked, and you switch over. I've got a training video on that somewhere. I still don't have reels on either old personal or professional. I do have on my business page. That's very unusual, Natasha. I don't know of anyone on a personal profile that doesn't have the option to do reels. Are you looking in the right spot? Because you do have to flick over to reels. It's got stories and reels. So, and our normal feed sits on stories, and you have to flick over to reels. So just check whether you're looking in the right spot. I'm sure you know, Natasha, but that's very unusual to not have that by now. Merla, so the company I'm in has amazing product launching soon. Would it be acceptable to create a curiosity about that, or is it going too far? It just depends. But if it's a curiosity based post and you want to put some advertising dollars behind it, and you're on the professional mode and you have the ability to advertise, there's nothing wrong with that, Merla. Just make sure you know enough about Facebook advertising to know what they don't like, so you don't put your personal profile at risk. Okay, but yes, you could do that. Okay. Yeah, I don't have that option at all anywhere on my profile. Yeah, that's really unusual, Natasha. The only thing I could say with troubleshooting that is to maybe get rid of the app. And remember, it's just an app. You don't lose anything. And to reload the app, like just start troubleshooting, because you may not be on the latest version. You may need to reload the app. You could just try a few things like that to see if the features, do pop up. Okay. Yes, I wouldn't put the company name, push product. I'm talking about curiosity. Yeah, absolutely. You can create curiosity. So I just wanted to share that with you because I'm trialing it and testing it myself. The ad itself just sits in my normal ad account with my other ads. So I've got a couple of other ads running from my business page and that one from my personal page, and they're just sitting in the same ad account. So it all sits in the same ad account structure that I've already got. It's just that it's running from my personal profile. Weird, isn't it? But I think it screams opportunity. But just, again, I plant that seed of don't rush out and do it unless you know what you're doing, because you could be compromising your personal profile and putting yourself at risk if you do it the wrong way. Okay, or you go strong on network marketing, multi-level marketing, put an ad behind that on your personal profile, and suddenly your personal profile is shut down. So none of the advertising principles change. So just make sure you know what you're doing. Okay. Didn't even think of trying that. Thank you for that idea. No worries. Sometimes it's just worth troubleshooting those kind of things to see if that fixes the problem for you. Okay. So I hope that's just food for thought to think about for some of you sort of moving forward. And also those of you that aren't on the professional mode of the personal profile, this might be a very good reason for you to now, switch that over because of this capability that we have. So times are changing, guys, but it's really, I think it's an exciting move for those in our industry to be able to stay on their personal profiles. So remember, next week, not live on Instagram, not live on my business page, not live on YouTube, but live in my free group, my social media group for the Lead Generation Bootcamp. So go to helenmartinonline.com/lead generation, get yourself registered, join me for the bootcamp. Learn about leads, how to attract more leads organically. We'll work through with you about an hour a day for the 4 days. It's not much, but the videos only stay up for a week. So you need to follow along with me live or catch up on the replays within the 7 days. Or if you're a coaching community member, all the replays will be uploaded to the members website. You'll get a copy of the completed workbook. You'll get a copy of a special Trello lead tracker board, and you'll get an invitation to a special Zoom next week where we're going to go deeper as well. So if you're a coaching community member, you get all those extra things included. So I will look forward to seeing you all next week for the Lead Generation Bootcamp in my free group. And we're going to have a great week together next week. Okay, I'll catch you then. Bye.